mood that is Mr. Thomas.
Yes.
But this is the very first time Jay Bougie has been in the ring as an official member of the Bomaye Fight Club after that initiation a number of weeks ago.
So here's the thing, everyone knows, I'm a big Mr. Thomas fan, all right? Probably the biggest. Jay Bougie comes from the same dojo from where I train, Johnny Rod's, Reese's Gym, Brooklyn, New York. Jay Bougie, you got to prove to me that you can carry Johnny's name. Standing next to Mr. Thomas isn't enough. So let's see. I'm going to be hard on him.
I'm going to talk about Bougie being a name that many in his class used to dismiss him and tell him that you couldn't make it. So he decided to make that part of his ring name, to own it, and throw it back in everybody's faces. And certainly, I think that confidence makes him fit right at home with the Bomaye Fight Club.
So far showing good fundamentals. A little kick to the gut instead of walking your opponent back to the rope. Just shoot your opponent right from the middle there. But these are the growing pains. But being in the Bomaye Fight Club, I think covers those.
I think Bougie brings a quickness and an aerial inclination that the Bomaye Fight Club has been missing in recent times.
Oh boy, look at that. Nice Bougie. Good job. Slow it down. Things were getting sloppy right there. Bougie had to be a general, and now you tag in the man.
Bougie.
That right there is a check mark for Bougie.
Bougie just overwhelmed him and then brought in Thomas, who's, what, 6'7", 6'8"?
And then asked to come right back in. Look at that. Nicely done. Thomas out. Gastineau down.
2 count only. Well, I mean, this whirlwind, this groundswell of support and momentum the Bomaye Fight Club has been on, I mean, it's impossible to think about who and what could slow this thing down, because it's been growing exponentially, seemingly week by week.
Yeah, and they're choosing athletes, and that, to me, is the most important thing. And now, Jay Lyon trying to take advantage of an isolated Jay Bougie. Nice double team there.
Bougie is down in a bad way, targeting the small of the back.
Necklace caught in the mouth. Another thing that we're taught, don't wear jewelry in the ring, you know. Someone's going to come along and rip that thing right off.
It's very true.
But then again, it says a lot about Bougie and the Bomaye Fight Club. They shuck the old ways, you know?
How do they feel about the Ring of Fire? Will this wave of momentum continue? Find out when we come back. Action continues here on MLW Fusion, where styles make fights.
Double team whip here now, isolating the smaller opponent. That is a fundamental of tag team wrestling.
Great double team, rapid fire from all.
Didn't see that coming.
Nicely done. Is that enough? No.
And now Mr. Thomas has had enough. Bougie's reaching for a tag, but his eyes aren't open.
Yeah, no clue where he is right now. This is a major test. Even though Bougie was not successful in defeating Thomas, he earned enough of Thomas's respect to get into the Fight Club. Will they have second thoughts if Bougie can't survive the main event?
Listen, keeping with the theme, just because the circus left town doesn't mean you got the monkey off of your back here. You got to win the match. But right now, Bougie's doing the yeoman's work, and that has to be by design.
Well, in the main event, they are so quick and so synergistic together that Bougie has to fight the whirly from all sides. This double team out.
This main event's double team are just very, very entertaining.
Into the cover, 2 count only. You know, watching this action, watching the Bomaye Fight Club, I can't help but be reminded how volatile it's been in the locker room area all day long. Security has been tripled to make sure the Bomaye Fight Club and World Titan Federation do not start brawling again. You still feel like it can explode any minute, though. Alex Kane, who's represented as MLW World Champion, you know, if you're world champion, constantly you feel like the walls are closing in on you. So Bomaye is always feeling that pressure, no matter who's in the ring this week.
Pressure makes diamonds, first and foremost. And secondly, winning the title is the easy part. Keeping it is the hard part.
Keeping his balance was the hard part for Jay Lyon. Thrown off the second turnbuckle by Jay Bougie, who takes flight. Nice. Beautifully done.
Did you see that? Jay Bougie was able to make his body rigid as he flew through the air and then capture the DDT and strike. Tag made, and here comes the big man.
And the move changes.
Damn, son.
The perpetual walking bad move, Mr. Thomas.
Here he comes. Jeez. Randy Rosarena's got nothing on this guy.
That's why he didn't rip the top rope off and take it home with a big splash.
Take that. How do you not love Mr. Thomas? And you must call him Mr.
Yes, with emphasis on the Mr. Sidewalk Slam. That's oh no.
King of the Jungle says no, not yet.
Yeah, no fear. And Jay Lyon showing that courage.
See, See, that's the mistake. You can't let Thomas get back up to his feet.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Can't try to strike with Thomas. It's not going to work. But check out the power over the shoulder.
No, the weight. You saw what Thomas did there. He shifted his weight.
Rebound. Oh, hits with a spear.
Is down. Big man is down. Who's legal here?
Well, now Jay Lyons legal. Midas may have made a mistake not going for that cover, but they feel like they need that extra exclamation point on the end of the sentence. Oh, Thomas was elevated, but Bougie grabbed the leg. Oh, check out that height, that vertical leap down with a double cutter and the determination in the eyes of Jay Bougie.
Here we go. This is what it's about. Bougie needed this. Bomaye needed this.
Bougie used as an offensive weapon.
The main event did not need that, though.
Thomas hurling Bougie like he was weightless, but the impact was felt, I guarantee you.
Only Mr. Thomas can do that.
Spine buster, and that's on Bomaye.
The team of Mr. Thomas